a great way to get into a little time off period for us, a brief time off period. I thought some of the goals were really great efforts. To have Alex score in her return, that's amazing. Thought Sid really, really battled on the goal that she scored to get Parker her debut. And just to, kind of have a full team effort again. I think this team continues to show their resilience. We gave up a goal but didn't panic, and were able to continue to apply the pressure and go ahead by 3.
Go to Mike Gramajo.
Hey, Becky, congrats on tonight's victory. You mentioned a full team effort on both sides. You mentioned earlier in the week how you wanted the team to create offensive chances. Y'all did that. On the other end, defensively, you obviously allowed a goal, but not necessarily hunkered down, but in a way prevented more goals from coming.
Mm-hmm.
How pleasing is it the game plan kind of come to realization, especially to get those 3 points tonight?
Well, the 3 points were huge, and I think also, one of our points of emphasis was to try to get off to a bit quicker start, and I thought we did a pretty good job with that. I think the most impressive thing was, the response to giving up the goal, what we did when we responded to that situation. And I think just give credit to, like Amy and Kriegs as a center back pairing. Those two are just really composed. And then, I thought Aaron also did a great job in that situation too, where it would have been easy to have that game potentially get away from us at 2-1, but instead there was just this calming composure that really helped us get a hold of the game.
Go to Jonathan Tannewell.
Thanks, Jackie. Becky, Jonathan Tannewell from the Philadelphia Inquirer. I think it's only 1 loss in the last 8 games for this team or something like that at this point. But it's when you come back from the international break and have everybody assembled again, what do you think the ceiling for this team is going to be as it heads towards the postseason?
Yeah, I mean, this team is got a great roster and great character. And I think when you have talent and character combined, I don't know that there is a ceiling on this group. And I think the leadership of this team does a terrific job, too, of keeping the standards really high for everyone. And that includes every day in training, not just in the matches.
Any more for Becky? Back to Mike.
Becky, obviously we saw Sid today kind of play a part in all 3 goals. On the goal and assist, I think should have been 2 assists. But what have you been able to see from her, obviously during your short time so far with the Pride, and how important is she to the attacking line for the team?
What so impresses me about Sid is just her relentlessness, and that goal was such an epitome of that. I mean, she just stayed with it. And I think, for me, like the work that she puts in defensively, I think sometimes goes unnoticed. And then she doesn't have any letdown in her offensive ability when she's putting that work in. And so it's just, I thought she was a real threat tonight, more than once. I mean, she was just a thorn in their side. And I think I owe a lot of that to her work ethic.
And last one with Jonathan.
Thanks, Jackie. Becky, I realize it's something of an obvious question, but having Alex Morgan back on the field that must be a pretty nice thing. How was it?
Yeah, that was great. Even having her in training, like full training this week, you can see why Alex is Alex. Like, she just takes really good focus on everything we do, whether it's activation, whether it's finishing, whether it's defending. Like, she's just a consummate professional, and she's such a great model for the younger players on this team to see what it takes to be at her level for as long as she's been there.